And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Chicago White Sox. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Singing a guy who could change this game with one swing of the bat, Eddie Matthews. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set. Starting on the mound in this one, Jesse Schultz. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
And he deals. And there's a foul ball.
First pitch, 12 noon.
Here's your 1. Fought off foul. And that's outside, and that's ball 1. Swings, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One out, base is empty. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. That one missed. The next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. One down, base is empty. Inside corner for a strike, and the count's full. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Hank Aaron next up for the Braves.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
On the ground, and foul ball.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Harris, the runner at second with 1 away. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Man at second. In the air, center field. Robert makes the grab. That's out number 2.
That is good. The third baseman, Eddie.
Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Eddie Matthews.
Yeah, Boog, a member of the 500 home run club. I mean, you know, I fell just short of that myself, but you know the story. It's an exclusive list, and you know, of all the most feared hitters, I mean, this guy is right there at the top. He loves going deep. He loves trotting around the bases, and you know what? I love watching him do it. He's got so much swag. Let's see if he's got something for us in this one.
Eddie Matthews, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
No strike.
And the right-hander deals. That one inside, and it's 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
That one's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Two outs. Good eye in that spot. Chipper Jones in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a big swing and a miss. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one ripped. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. To second, it pulls him off the bag.
Nice line drive to the pull side, headed out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So 2 down, Chipper Jones. Next up for the Braves. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy and today's starting pitcher, John Smoltz.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
We go to the bottom of the first. The batter will be the shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
Luis Aparicio.
And a pitch. Luis Aparicio was a trendsetter in one major way. He was the first Venezuelan player inducted into the Hall of Fame. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Little Louis may have been the first player from Venezuela to make it to the Hall, but there'll be plenty more behind him.
Next pitch is outside. Another interesting fact about Aparicio, in his entire 18 years in the big leagues, he never played a single inning at any position other than shortstop. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
So digging in, Minnie Minoso had an RBI yesterday, one of the 2 runs they scored in the game. And it's fouled away. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And there are 2 outs. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. It features a great veteran presence, Harold Baines.
Boog, he has over 1,500 RBIs in his career. I mean, this is a guy that loves the opportunity to drive in runs. Some people shrink under that pressure with runners in scoring position. But he spent his entire career in the middle of the lineup, and everybody knows he can do some damage.
Frank Thomas at the plate now. That's ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. And that's in the dirt.
2-0 to count.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
2 down, nobody on. And that's outside. 3-1 now. Paul Konerko waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
Pitch is in there. Full count now.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Warning track. And you can touch them all, baseball man. A solo shot. His first homer of the year, and this game is tied. It's 1-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Konerko steps to the plate for the White Sox. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So up next for Chicago, Harold Baines. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. On On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The 0-2.
1-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Tied up here in the early going. The pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Justice ranging back. That'll make it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and that gives them a lead. It's 3-1.
Wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And now it's Luis Robert. He has, as they like to say...
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Just missed. First inning, and already up to 23 pitches. Fastball for a strike. And the count 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Kicks and deals.
2-2.
Now this is in the air down the line. Hank drifts towards it. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. Stepping in, David Justice.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
First pitch misses. Justice in his 14th season, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Late with the swing there.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And the righty deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here is Matt Olson. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That pitch gets the corner. It's 0-1. For Matt, a pretty impressive resume. A first-round pick back in 2012. The Braves extended him 8 years, $168 million. Remember, they traded for him right at the end of the lockout in 2022, middle of March. So he didn't have a ton of time to get acclimated to his new team. The pitch. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
runner at second. And now the veteran catcher. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Line drive. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Run comes in from second. It's 3-2. And that's a double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
And at second with one away, Ozzie Albies up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. At the belt and fires. In there at the knees, and the count is 1-1. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Righty to the plate.
No, outside.
And another ball.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Man at second. Bounced up the middle. Aparicio fires over to first. And Albies is retired.
Now back. The designated hitter.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Acuna now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. There's a strike. Deal one. Gets him to chase after that one.
More and more guys are looking to slog regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No errors and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the White Sox 3 and the Braves 2. Back here on the south side, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Yohan Moncada. Smoltz back to work. Just missed.
1-0.
The wind and the pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting in, the catcher,
Max Stassi comes up to hit. Just missed. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty.
Ball
Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. Nope, he held back. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Two outs, base is empty. Paul DeYoung steps to the plate for the White Sox. Clips the corner. That's strike one.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. That one's upstairs, ball one. And the count even 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Too low, and it's ball 3. The wind of the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The wind of the pitch. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Aparicio in the box now. No balls and a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
DeYoung leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Up the middle. They take the force out. Play made. That ends the inning. The White Sox leave 1, but they're up 3-2. On to the 3rd inning. Digging in, Michael Harris. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. The wind to kick the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Ground ball up the middle. DeYoung on the run, sends it over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Hank Aaron next up for the Braves. That one ripped, but foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now back, the third baseman.
Eddie Matthews digs in now. Doubled in his first AB. There's a strike. The Braves down by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Two outs. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. He goes down looking. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Here on the south side as we go to the last of the third. Now the left fielder, Minnie Minoso. Smoltz back to work.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That one hammered but pulled foul. And the 0-2. Ball 1 there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And he deals. Got him. And 1 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Frank Thomas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Check swing, no appeal. And that is ball 1. Outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Justice makes the grab for the second out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Paul.
2 outs, base is empty. Paul Konerko, the next to hit. Singled and scored his first time. Right through there for a strike. Oh, 2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they still lead at 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, stepping in the long ball threat, Chipper Jones. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And the
No,
first
that's a
pitch
ball.
misses for ball one.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
And a pitch. Down the line. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. So now to the plate for Atlanta, David Justice. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Ball. Ball.
Just
No.
missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The Braves trailing by a run, top half of inning number 4. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
One of the things that helped Olson in 2023, a stance adjustment, and that as well kept him more balanced for less swing and miss. Left-hand batter waits. There's a swing and a miss.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3, double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the White Sox 3 and the Braves 2. And we're back. John Giambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Harold Baines. The pitch. That one inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Out towards left center. Justice heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Center fielder,
Luis Robert now. Flied to right his first time. You talked about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Harris brings it in, 2 down, and as well lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Here is Moncada, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That clips a corner. This one popped up. Matthews makes the grab, and that's the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher, number 9. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Ball.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Davy Garcia getting loose out there. Toussaint also getting ready. Righty delivers. Ripped on a line to center. Corrals it. One down.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Albies measures 5 feet 8 inches, 27 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Missed inside with the curve. On the ground to third. Moncada tossed to first. And Albies is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the DH, Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And that's down and away.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That one just misses.
It's a good
2
take.
balls. 2 strikes.
Fly ball to right. Baines gets under it. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Back here on the south side. And now the catcher comes up to him. Max Stassi. The right-hander back to work. That's a strike. 1-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here comes a pitch. Sliced hard but foul. And a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the next pitch is way outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
DeYoung now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And here it comes. Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's the splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen
strikes.
in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement.
bad.
That thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops on the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Aparicio in the box again, takes a strike. And a bunt towards third. Boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
So up next, Minnie Minoso. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw there. Safe. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Ouch, that one drilled him. In there safely. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing off, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Frank Thomas. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ronaldo Lopez up and loosening in the pen. Jimenez getting cranked up as well. Kicks and fires. Foul ball still 1-2 count. Two on, 2 outs.
2-2.
In the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. And now a single might score 2. pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
In the dirt, and now it's 3-2.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Hard ground ball. Base down. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. 3-run game. It's 5-2.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there we see the result.
Konerko steps to the plate for the White Sox. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Swing and a foul straight back. Thomas off of first with 2 away. Outside low, 1-1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
2 balls.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Here's the 2-2. And that just misses.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Harold Baines waits on deck. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 5 and the Braves 2. Here on the south side, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a strike on the outside edge. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Tanner Banks appears to be getting loose. Foster getting loose as well. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Lifted in the air, right center field. On the move. Grabs it on the run. And there's 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now Hank Aaron. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That pitch in for a strike. One of the amazing things about Hank Aaron is the consistency he had over the course of his career. Next one misses, and 1-1.
In terms of that consistency, making an all-star game in 21 straight seasons is a pretty good indicator of what a steady player Hank was.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch.
Ball
And
two.
another ball.
There were no bad seasons for Hammer and Hank. There were hardly even any bad days.
Ball
Next
three.
offering is down low.
Full count.
Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Jesse Schultens done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher on here, Davy Garcia.
Number
And
64.
he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters are going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Two outs, base is empty. Eddie Matthews next up for the Braves. Strike one.
0-1.
The 0-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Robert going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. It's the White Sox 5 and the Braves 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ronaldo Lopez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now the right fielder, Harold Baines. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And another ball. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting.
And next to hit for the Sox, Luis Robert.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Out to center. Harris has a beat on it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting. Third baseman. Yoan.
Here is Yoan Moncada.
Moncada.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Justice puts it away, and that is that. We go to the top of the 7th, and the batter now, Chipper Jones. The Braves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
In the air to left, down the line, and that drops foul. And the righty deals. A little bit low.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Strike 2.
One ball, two strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. Baines going back on this one. Get out of town. And they're chipping away. It's 5-3.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
And now David Justice, 1 for 2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Tanner Banks.
Number 57.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Matt Olson. And that's in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Double play ball to second. To Young. Beats to second. Out there. Over to Thomas. 2.
Hey, they thought the matchup right there worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
And here's the catcher. First offering, and it just misses. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. That's out to center field. That one gets down for a hit. So Ozzie Albies now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The tying run at the plate.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Almost got him.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Oh, that fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. With the go-ahead run at the plate, you're in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think.
And a swing and a miss. Good job of damage control right there. Braves get 1 on the big fly. It's now 5-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Max Stassi. Lopez back to work. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 strike. Ball.
Next offering upstairs. Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
DeYoung batting with 1 down, takes a strike. At the belt and fires. On the ground. Throw on to Olsen. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next to Chicago. The shortstop, Louis.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. At the plate, Luis Aparicio. 1 for 3. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one misses, and it's 1-1. Two outs. Slider misses outside. Got him swinging. Shy Sox held in check here, and it remains 5-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Hill.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Michael Harris now at the plate.
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
And he deals. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Hill, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. On the ground to short. Throw over to Thomas. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Hank Aaron next up for the Braves. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one out to right. Baines gets under it. Puts it away for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Eddie Matthews next up for the Braves. That's in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
That one missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side to Young. Sends it to first, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the White Sox 5 and the Braves 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Jimenez. This is his first appearance of the season. Here's the left fielder, Minnie Minoso.
The left fielder, Minnie Minoso.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Stays alive. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Outside low, and a count 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably scores it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Thomas,
outside.
The next to hit, takes outside. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Matzik getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Iglesias, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that one is lifted in the air. Hank hauls it in for the out. 2 away.
Now that's the designated hitter, Paul.
And here is Paul Konerko. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
There's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Johnny Brevia. A chance at his first save of the year. Now in for the Braves, Chipper Jones. The line to kick the pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
Now the left fielder, David Justice. Throw over to first. Jones back easily. There's a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tying run at the plate. On the ground at first. And it's just foul. That was close. Left-hand batter waits. He fouls it off. Will do it again. And that one almost got him. Jones on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Slider for a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Next pitch is outside. The Braves trailing by 2 here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ground ball right side. Good feed. That's one. And that's a double play to end it.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
First for the victorious White Sox, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.